Christmas smelled like cinnamon and quiet humiliation. My mother's living room glowed under too many fairy lights, gifts spilling under the tree like a shrine to favoritism. She smiled as she handed out boxes. One for my sister's twins, sleek, expensive, and buzzing with notifications before they were even unwrapped. Then my boy's turn came. A soft package. Socks. He tried to smile, the way good children do. Then he looked up at me and whispered, "Did I do something wrong, Mommy?" I wanted to tell him no, that people just forget kindness when it doesn't benefit them. But the words wouldn't come, so I just pulled him close and kissed his hair. I smiled too, because in that moment, my anger finally crystallized into clarity. They'd always seen me as the soft one, the helper, the one who'd be fine with less. When my ex-husband left, I didn't fight for pity. I built a life, quiet, functional, small. And my family, sensing that silence, mistook it for weakness. I should have known when my sister's tone changed, when she said things like, "You're lucky to have us," or, "You know, Mom worries about how you'll manage." I managed just fine. They just didn't like that I managed without them. The first cut came when I found out about the health plan. I'd added them years ago, my mother, my sister, her kids, back when I worked for the firm and thought family meant safety. It cost me, month after month, quietly, automatically. No one ever said thank you. Until one day, the HR notice came, renewal due. That same week, my son's Christmas gift was socks. I didn't react. I watched. At dinner, my sister bragged about the new phones. My mother said, "You're so generous, sweetheart." They didn't notice my silence. They never did. That's how they taught me to be invisible. And invisibility makes the perfect camouflage. My plan began with a signature. 2 minutes on the HR portal. Remove dependents. Confirm. Submit. Then came the second part, the audit. I'd been filing my mother's taxes for years, handling her paperwork because "you're the smart one, dear." That meant I knew about the little things she never declared, her rental income, the offshore account my late father never reported. I knew my sister's side hustles too, the cash jobs, the fake deductions. They built their comfort on my competence. I just stopped protecting them. The call from the insurance office came 2 weeks later. My mother's prescription wasn't covered. My sister's clinic visit, rejected. They called me, of course. "There's been a mistake," my mother said, her voice trembling with polite panic. I almost laughed. "I'll look into it," I said. I didn't. Instead, I watched as the silence turned to confusion, confusion to fear. Bills piled up, late fees, questions. Then, the tax notice hit my sister's mailbox. That was my favorite part. A month later, I dropped by for dinner. My mother greeted me with forced warmth, her eyes scanning me for softness. My sister was pale. She kept glancing at her phone, the way guilty people do when they're waiting for bad news to confirm itself. "Mom," I said gently, "did you ever figure out that insurance thing?" Her voice cracked. "No, I don't know what happened. Everything just got canceled," I finished. "Yeah, I heard." They stared at me, unsure. Then I leaned back, calm, sipping my wine. Funny how things just disappear when people stop appreciating them. The air froze. My sister's face flushed. My mother blinked, tears threatening. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't need to. "You always said family takes care of family," I continued. I did, for years, quietly. But I guess generosity's invisible until it's gone. That night, as I tucked my son into bed, he asked again about the socks. "Why didn't Grandma get me what the others got?" I smiled. Because sometimes people show who they are by what they give. He nodded, half asleep, trusting that I'd make it right. And I did. Just not the way they expected. The next morning, I opened my laptop, checked my accounts, and for the first time, everything in it was mine. No extra names, no silent debts. I stared at the screen and thought of my mother's words. Everyone will get something small. She was right. Everyone did. My sister got a tax audit. My mother got medical bills. And my boy, he got peace. Revenge doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers through a login page. Sometimes it looks like calm emails, polite closures, quiet endings. They'll never understand how much restraint it took, how much grace. But I don't need them to, because in their silence, I finally heard mine, and it sounded a lot like freedom.